Time to grab your favorite drink because we're going back in with this preview with Barpig After Hours. This is a standalone expansion to Barpig. If you haven't watched our previous videos on it, the game plays out as you're all adventurers, you're all at a bar, and you're drinking. Your drinks will be your money for buying items, which have fun effects. You also be leveling up, first to 5 wins, but if you get too drunk, you will black out, lose a level, and also the items that you've gained before. You also have rolls, which are actually really where the fun of the game comes from, because each turn you'll roll a die, nothing too crazy to see who levels up, highest gets it, but they also get to trigger their ability. You have a fun stack of different classes here, all with unique abilities, usually dexterity things. For example, this character, he'll choose an object in the room, and everyone throws an item card to see who can get closer. With the farthest being the one taking a hit in soberness and drinks usually. There's other ones too, like that one's gambling. There's ones where you have to give compliments to each other. So sweet. So you pretty much will be going back and forth until someone who's either the last one not blacked out in real life or has reached level 5.
Right. It's a drinking game that doesn't require any actual drinking. You can totally play it sober, just as it's done with these drink points, not taking actual drinks. And yeah, like you said, this is a standalone expansion, so you could just buy this and play it straight out of the box, or you could mix it with the original. You could choose which of these special characters you like the best and just put those ones in, or you could just shuffle the entire thing, all the items all together and do all of it. It goes up to 7 players, so it's a good group game if you're having a good time drinking or not. And like you said, really the big deal about this, there are plenty of new items in this deck, but the new characters are really where it's all at. So definitely can highlight a few of them. As with the original Barpig, you have some really well done artwork of pig adventurers of different classes, along with some cringeworthy pun names included on them. You've got the Opossasheri here, and what they do is everyone around the table has to start a beat like that, and on the third beat, you have to name an item from a category. They give the example fruit, and you go around the table doing that, and when someone messes up and can't think of something, that player loses a point. Down here you've got the Champagnon. That's, yeah, I think that's how you say that. With that one, everybody looks down, and on the count of 3, you have to stare at another player of your choice. And if any 2 players are staring at each other, they lose points. Over here you've got the Medium. Their ability lets the player who played them choose 3 objects on the table. Everyone has to close their eyes and try to touch those 3 objects in the order they were said, but they can't touch anyone else, because if they do, then again, they lose points. So they're very, very goofy. These ones are right in line with the original games if you haven't played them. I think a perfect complement to those. One of the things that I remember we said, having reviewed the first Barpig, was how, I wish there were more rolls, because sometimes you just kind of see the same ones multiple times, and well, this one definitely fixes that problem. It adds a lot more rolls in, so if you want, you can keep playing with multiple of the same ones that you like, or you'll end up switching them out back and forth and seeing different challenges every round.
The rolls there were just as funny in the previous one. I think the monk, it was one of our favorites back then.
Yeah, the juror monk, what it was called, with like a juror-unk, juror-monk.
And there's a lot of fun alternates whether you're drinking or not, which is pretty nice, because I think we've had some drinking games that either you drink too much or you can't drink, and same thing here. It's got a good balance, we feel. And of course, item cards have a lot of silly shenanigans to them to counter people, and the art is just weird and hilarious.
Yeah, if you like a simple game that's good for big groups and you'll be moving around and laughing, this is what that kind of thing is going for. The Kickstarter edition is also going to come with a little sheet of some extra alternative rules, so you can switch things up with the way you can gain items, maybe swapping them for new ones, or swapping characters in and out. And there's also, we've got a scoop. We've got a scoop here about a stretch goal card that they're hoping to include, which is a critical fail obviously not what we want because we want to roll for crit. But if that
we didn't say what kind of crit.
that's that's true. Critical fail, it still counts. Where if any player rolls a 1, they're going to get to choose some effect that could mess with the game. Might make it so that low rolls gain a level, or it might make it so everybody gets an item card. Something a little reward for really messing up. Kind of a consolation prize.
This is one of those games when another wrench in the plan is always hilarious to watch.
Yeah. So whether you like drinking or not, if you like silly group party games, take a look at Barpig. To see us even go even more in depth, check our channel for our previous review of the original game. And this is After Hours, the expansion. Link in the description down below to see if you want to back it for yourself. You want to get drunk. You want to be a pig. It's all up to you. Until next time, I'm Jonathan.
I'm Will.
And this was Roll for Crit. We would love it if you liked and subscribed to this channel and supported us on Patreon as well.
If you choose to support us, turn to page 25.